I've got a podcast and... Hello and welcome to day 14 of Growthmas! I'm so happy, I'm so grateful, I'm so excited that you're here for us to embark on this self-development journey together. So yeah, without further ado, let's talk about today's topic, which is communication. But communication doesn't just come from speaking, it also comes from understanding, listening, and understanding and prioritizing your boundaries. First of all, I want to talk about speaking. Communication and learning to speak to people and having those social skills is something that we are either taught or not taught at a very young age. And personally, I really do believe, as humiliating and as bad as it sounds, because if I had to do this in school I would cry, but like I think it's essential for people's growth, is learning how to public speak. Being in school and learning how to public speak, and I don't just mean forcing kids to get up and speak to people, I mean teaching them. I mean teaching them how to effectively public speak, how to effectively talk to people, talk to adults, talk to their peers, communicate vocally. I think is one of the most important lessons you learn. Luckily for me, my parents, I was taught how to speak to people. I was always told to say please, say thank you, say this, do you know what I mean? I was always told and I was always spoken to as a baby. Therefore, I've grown up just naturally being able to speak to adults because I naturally gelled more and got on more with adults than I did kids my own age. I kind of learnt that naturally, but not everybody has that. Not everybody has that. Some people aren't taught how to speak. Some people aren't taught how confidence. Some people lose confidence and they lose their ability to do that based on their past experiences. So one of the best ways in which I'd recommend to start learning how to speak is through reading books. And I don't just mean reading books, I mean reading books out loud. I mean taking a book, opening it up and reading it. Not only is this going to improve your vocabulary, it's also going to teach you how to get quicker at reading and get quicker at speaking. It also teaches you how to pronounce as well. The next one is learn to listen. And I think most of the time we know how to listen to people, but we don't know how to comprehend and actively listen and not be planning our response. One way in which you can do this is through making eye contact. I know you're probably thinking, God Molly, what the hell? I cannot make eye contact. Trust me, even I struggle. This is why sometimes you'll see me looking down when I'm filming, not because I'm looking at something in particular, but just because I struggle to actually focus on one thing whilst trying to convey a point or convey a message, because you almost look to the side to try and formulate your response, which is natural, you know, it's human, it just makes us human beings. But trying to actually look into their eyes like focus on what they're saying and reading their emotions, reading their face naturally helps you to formulate a response, because if you can really read and pick up the emotions on their face, you can better pick your reaction emotionally. I think effective communication starts with what am I trying to convey. As an example, if you're a public speaker, you wouldn't just go onto the stage completely unprepared. And even if you don't have a slideshow, even if you don't have a presentation, you still would have like drafted out in your head, okay, what am I going to say? What am I trying to convey? What do I want people to feel? Kind of briefly going over the points we're going to mention. You know, if you film a YouTube video, like for me, I don't just sit here and go in blindly. I do kind of write down and make key points of things I want to discuss, but the rest of it is just off my own back. The rest of this, of me talking, is just me. But I still like to be prepared and think, what do I want people to feel and what do I want people to know? What am I trying to convey? What's my message? And that just helps you to really communicate a lot more efficiently and effectively. Now it comes to actually communicating, not just speaking, but actually communicating. I think communication is all about on the boundaries that you set with people. It's all about how you want to convey and express how you feel in a way to set yourself up and achieve a better life. Number one is understanding that boundaries does not make you a mean person. Boundaries does not make you a bad person. Boundaries makes you a human being who is trying to protect their energy and look out for themselves. Healthy people, people who have emotional awareness and understanding and aren't narcissists, will respect your boundary. People who lack emotional intelligence, people who are like acting like a child, will not understand your boundaries. People who get angry at you having boundaries are the people who have profited and maximized off of you not having any. That makes you feel better. Set those boundaries and start being more aware and more assertive of your space and your time and your energy. Also, hold the boundary tightly and communicate that through your words. For example, I don't want to speak to you if you are shouting at me. I would rather walk away from the situation and we just take 5 minutes to breathe and to calm down, and then we can come back to this conversation. Holding your boundary tight might look like leaving the room. It might look like hanging up on the person because they're shouting down the phone at you. It might mean you have to repeat your limit calmly. Or even just saying no without feeling guilt. Like, that is some ways in which you can communicate. Now I want to give the journal prompt, which is anywhere in my life where I can start setting boundaries better. Now let's get into the vlog. guys can hear me, you might not be able to hear me, but I'm here with Fleur. And we are about to start a very exciting thing to prepare for the next year. We are going to be basically creating our mood board, but so we're not going to be actually creating it, we're going to be brainstorming the ideas and stuff like this. I hope you can hear me. If you can't, I'll just tell you later. But yeah, so we're going to work and spend a few hours here just basically finding all of the pictures and, you know, getting it all sorted out and finalising our goals. So yeah, let's do that. We literally just got back home, and for about an hour before we drop off Fleur to the train station, I think we're just gonna chill out here, maybe dance. I don't know, we were listening to like a really good feel-good playlist, so we were making our vision boards, and I literally feel like I can do anything now. Like, I want to get my ass back in the gym. I want to start on these 2026 goals now. Like, I feel so motivated, like beyond what I have ever been motivated. So, and also as well, I feel like the fact that we share very similar goals. Like, we have a podcast together, if you guys don't know, it's called Being Grounded. So we have a lot of goals for the podcast, which, you know, can work on together. We have a lot of similar goals, so it's really refreshing being around somebody who, I was talking about you. I was saying how much I don't like you. I'm just joking. I was saying how much I love like the fact that we have similar goals.
Yeah, we do.
And it's very refreshing.
It's refreshing because it's like, I don't have a lot of people in my life who have like the same level of delusion that I do.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not even delusional, it's like,
just big goals,
there
big ambitions.
was one time with every one of those photos that you saved, there was someone who also was once thought that they were delusional for having those goals. So it's like, if they can have those goals and then one day take those photos, why can't I have those photos as my goals and then take those photos myself one day?
Literally, exactly. It's like everyone starts off somewhere, you know, like literally anyone who is successful, anyone who has, you know, what do they call it, like a 6-figure business or big successful content creation, they all started off somewhere. They all started off with 0 followers. They all started off making their first post. So if you are that person who wants to start something, don't be scared to start. Like, just start and just watch what happens, you know, because the more you do it, the less scary it becomes, and the more you like, I think the more you normalize success, like, it's gotten to the point, yeah, and to the point now where I just think to myself, like, me like 5 years ago would have thought, wow, like 100,000 subscribers, like, oh my god. Now I'm just like, yeah, because I just know it's gonna happen. Just like waiting for it to happen. Or like the podcast, like, wow, I can't believe I've got a podcast, and like, you just normalize it in your head, and that's how you achieve things, because you put yourself on a different level of vibration. You align yourself to a different version that like a lot of people don't tap into. You know, it's why a lot of people don't achieve their goals, because they think their goal is external to them. Your goal is internal. Like, you can achieve it. Like, your goal isn't. So I'm spitting facts right now. It's true. Like, if you think your goal is external, if you think your goal is something separate to you, it's just going to be harder for you to achieve it. But yeah, I think for now we're just going to chill out here. We're dropping Fleur off at the train station. I don't need to go. I just like spending time with her. But it's okay, we're seeing each other next week, so it's all good. Okay guys, so now Fleur has gone home. Oh my god, I went and dropped her off at the train station. It's always weird when this happens. Like, whenever my friends come around for like a sleepover, and the next day I go in my room after taking them back home or dropping them off somewhere, come in my room, I'm like, oh, it feels so empty now. It feels so empty, and that's how you know you have good friends. If you have good friends, if when they leave, you feel like you kind of like miss them, you know? Like, you feel like, oh, such a good time. If you have bad friends, you will go into your room and just be like, thank fuck. That is that. Weekend over. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Just time goes by so quick. Like, time goes by in a blur. Like, you know when you have a plan that you have been like planning or thinking about or wanting to do for weeks or months or I don't know, however long, and then it actually happens and it's done. It's like, oh, oh, it's done. I'm gonna see her next weekend anyway, hopefully. We're actually gonna make our mood board. So today we just like literally focused on planning, prepping, making Pinterest boards. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day really just grinding, getting stuff done. I say let's crack on, let's get into the work block of the day. How are we all doing? It's quite a few hours later and I look a bit crazy right now. I just got out of the shower. Oh, it's a bit dark. Got my pajamas, I'm all ready for bed now, so I'm gonna head to bed. I'll end off the vlog here and just say thank you so much for watching. Really hope you guys are enjoying Growthmas so far. If you are, please let me know which day has been your favourite day. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna find something fun, productive to do, but I think for now I'm gonna head to bed. Got a bright, new, early day tomorrow. So with that being said and done, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night.